Today's Toy Spot, we are having a look at the Hasbro Marvel Infinite Series Bishop. Of all the figures to come with all the figures that come with accessories, it's pleasant to see that Bishop would at least come with guns. I would feel slightly robbed if Bishop didn't come with guns. He actually comes with two. It is recommended for ages 4 and up. It comes to us from the folks over at Hasbro. We flip around the back of the package. Read-up says, a brief read-up I might add, also says, Lucas Bishop turns energy into concussive blast to flatten his foes. Other figures available are also Big Time Spider-Man, there's Sandman, 2 different variations, and also Beast. Spot's going to take a break and get this guy open up. When we come back, we're getting a better look at Hasbro Marvel Legends Infinite Series Bishop. Don't go anywhere, guys. There's more heading your way. Stay tuned. Bishop could easily be my favorite Infinite Series figures from this wave. He does things very well. The sculpt on his face is done exceptionally well, and also let me bring your attention to the details on his face. And I love the fact that with Hasbro, they would have approached this figure from a more retro look of Bishop, and not something that he would have looked like now. I'm not even sure what Bishop looks like now, but I like that they went with long hair on him, the bandana, the M on his head, M on his face. The figure is so cool. Paint is also very clean, too. Sometimes yellow is questionable on smaller figures, or really figures in general. The figure's paint looks like it's pretty clean. Kudos to Mattel. Sadly, though, he does come with 2 weapons. He comes with a larger kind of looks like a pulse rifle of some sort. And he does also come with a, if I can grab onto it, a little pistol. His hands, however, though, if you look at his hands, only one hand is open. Just this hand. This hand is closed. In other words, he can't hold both of his guns. Now, you could at least have the pistol in his holster, which fits in the side very easily, and you could have him displayed with just the pulse rifle. But I feel, going back to the idea of feeling robbed, I feel a little bit robbed that they couldn't have given us 2 open hands. What effort would have been involved to give 2 hands to an action figure versus a closed fist and an open hand? Now, maybe you could say, well, you know, if he's got the concussive blast, maybe that would explain why he needs to have 1 closed fist. But that's perfect. Give us an attachment or something that you can clipped onto his wrist or his fist. Instead, we get 1 closed fist and 1 open hand, so he only can display 1 gun in hand. This gun also should have found some way to be able to clip into his back, maybe like a holster that he could have put into his back, kind of like he had with the shotgun on the original Toy Biz Marvel Legends Bishop. So there's really no way to clip this gun. So if you don't want to have it displayed in his hand, you kind of are out of luck. It either displays in his hand or it doesn't display at all. You can kind of just take it and just throw it. I didn't throw it, it's actually still in my hand. But I love this figure. Oh boy, oh boy, boy, I love this figure. Just to also kind of give you guys a scale comparison, let's bring in maybe one of his colleagues, Beast. You guys can see how they stack up. Beast, of course, much wider, but Bishop, on the other hand, much taller, and that's the way it should be. I also would have felt robbed. Yeah, I feel like I'm robbed a lot in this video. I feel robbed, though, if Bishop had been the same height. That doesn't work. Bishop should be taller. In the way of Bishop's articulation, his head popped right off. His head is on a ball joint, but you can see one problem. Because his hair is so long, that once it starts hitting the shoulder, it's going to pop right off the socket. So, kind of have some knowledge going in that this may potentially, come off. I guess, too, if you wanted to, you could pop the head right off. And this section right here could come right off too. Now underneath it, there wouldn't be anything going on. So why you would want to remove the bandana and the side straps, I'm not really even sure, but we'll just keep it on there. Shoulders are on a ball hinge. They hinge out. They also rotate all the way around. He has a nice bend at the elbow, which also rotates the forearm around. He has no wrist swivels. In fact, this piece is all just one solid piece. He does have no swivel in the waist, but his legs move very easily, forward and back, out. He has a hinge in the knee, and he also has a pivot and hinge in the foot. This figure certainly did deserve an open hand here, but this figure also deserves a display stand. I'm totally, when we finish this video, you guys have gone home for the day, maybe you've gone for dinner, Mom's waiting for you right now. Spot's going to find one of his old Marvel Universe figures, find a display stand, and this figure is going to sit on a display stand where he belongs. This figure, if you could only pick up one figure, I really liked Daredevil, but this guy might be my favorite from this set. He also doesn't hold his pulse rifle very well either, probably because the back end of it keeps wanting to butt up against his arm. There you go. Whoops. There you go. Let's get back in his hand. If I could give a rating here to Bishop, man, he's so cool. I wish I could be cool like Bishop. I think I would give Bishop here, I'm going to give him a 9.5. I can't even think of really what I would find fault with this figure other than maybe he should have had an open fist on this side, so he could have at least had two displayed in-hand guns. Instead, you only can display the one. Lone tier. Today's Toy Spot, we were having a look. I really like those arms. There we go. Today we're having a look at the Marvel Infinite Series Bishop. Thanks for watching as you always do, guys. Certainly stay tuned. Spot's going to have more videos, of course, heading your way. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.